My name is Antony Njoroge. I've been married to my beautiful wife for the last 11 years, and it's been a wonderful marriage.
My name's Pastor Nina and Njoroge. They've been great years. When we began the first year, we never thought really that there'd be any challenges. Way before I met him, I had been infected with what you call ovarian tuberculosis. It damaged one of my ovaries, and hence I had that operation. So by the time we were meeting with my husband, I explained to him this happened and this happened, but Dr. says we can still be able to conceive. However, there's a 50-50 chance of whatever challenge that would come up.
I didn't care what the issues were. The thing was to be with her and walk with her.
That made it very easy. But along the way, we tried, because we said like we will first get married and then stay like for 1-2 years, like get to know one another, bond. That didn't happen, because 2 years down the line, 3 years, 4 years down the line, we were like, what is the problem?
Some of my friends, of course, would tell me like during the time of the marriage, a guy maybe gets twins. He says, "Hey boss, what's happening, man? It's been 4 years. You guys are not doing stuff, and are you shooting blanks?" Stuff like that. And of course, that was part of the time you feel really demoralized.
Hence, us going to the hospital and doing another checkup, and then eventually we find out that I had been infected again, but this time not with tuberculosis, but my fallopian tubes had been affected. I needed to do another operation, which was not very easy for me, especially even for him, watching me in all that pain and everything. But eventually, we just had to do it. And he was there for me throughout the process. So we began the journey of fertility, just finding out solutions and what we can do for us to be able to conceive.
So it was very interesting, because the one thing we're told, like a man, is you need to get your sperm from the house and then run around traffic. And my staff there, when you find there's traffic, you're supposed to be there in 30 minutes. So anyway, I got there and we were tested, and luckily my sperm was okay.
Healthy.
Yeah. But that was then.
For a wife especially, you need your husband to be there for you. It's because it's not just about one person, going to be checked up and all that. And it made me feel very good. The fact that he was able to go, it was exhausting. Calling me, "Where are you, baby? We need to go, and we need to give sperms." But the fact that he did it, it showed me that he cared, and it was not just my responsibility. What I do is standing in front of people. And so I remember whenever I would see, that was years back, I would see women just passing near me who were pregnant. And I would just weep and weep and weep, because you see, emotionally, it's not easy. I'm all smiles and we look strong and everything, but at one point, I don't think now I'm there yet, because you have to also accept, come to terms with, okay, fine, this is the thing, then I would deal with it. And we are doing it with a smile.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Is it easy? No. But then it's not easy, but focus on what you already have. The critical thing that we've done as a family is to make sure that we cover each other. So we've made our issues our issue. It's not a family issue. So if the family want to know, if like my sisters want to know about an issue, they ask her. And if it's her parents, they ask me, so such that we protect each other. And that has worked for us, so that even when she's going through a difficult emotional time, maybe she's crying because she's feeling lonely, then she has a shoulder to lean on. So I'm the shoulder. And also the church has been a great place, because then you go there on the altar, pray, cry.
Every little girl wants to talk about her experience of how she gave birth, of how the child wakes her up in the night and stuff like that. But as for me, it's been so different and awkward. I would want to feel what the other women were also experiencing.
When the doctors are creating through science, for example, the issue of IVF is all been done through research and technology. There are things of surrogacy. It's also something that has been done through research. So if somebody opts to go that way, it is fine, because eventually it's the end that justifies the means. The Bible says that, man, love your wife like Christ loved the church. Love is, and when we got married, the one thing we say is that for better or for worse.
Yep.
So when the worst comes, you're still supposed to be together.
That's right.
When the better comes, you're together. So the thing is, you've got to love her to a point where that you feel her pain, you share with her, and stand with her. And she does the same for me. In fact, if anything, you see the way you say that your husband protects your wife, she protects me even the more because nobody can touch me.
He deserves everything I can give him back because of what he has been in my life, and we really
Thank God.
thank God for that.
Yeah.